Okay, we should be live. Pulling up on my end to double check. Type in chat to see if that pulls up. Still black screen on my end for some reason. Okay, got it there. Let's see what it looks like. Actual side of it. There we go. Volume 5 feet. And that's too quiet. There we go. Back to the game. Okay, we're gonna aim to have half this finished. If I have some over here, I do. Yeah, I can do this. Okay. You just have to place these blocks down. This will get us halfways. And then move the beacon, work on the next half. Here, I probably should stick a torch or two. Access over here? I do. That's excessive. Okay. The guild hall is close to being done. I don't actually know how far I am from having it done, but the ballroom upstairs is almost done, which means I have 3 more floors of bedrooms and then just this lab. The only problem right now running into with the ballroom is lighting the dance floor up so that mobs don't spawn. Lighting it is annoying. Bro, I'm so much faster than placing blocks. This is... Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm right now trying to figure out how to do. Move on to doing another floor of bedrooms. It's just repetitive and super boring, but at the end it will be done. And we have to rebuild the entire thing up here. This is gonna be so fun. So fun to collect all those blocks. Hopefully that's Thanksgiving that we can start getting some of those big farms, like the beehive farm set up. Because if not, we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna have problems. Bed. Place my bed here and go back to place blocks. We got this done last time in less than, I think it was an hour. The other half, so maybe the same goal for this one. I don't know. Hey, polar bear, in the way. We're gonna have to place torches over there. I don't know if I have enough. I might have to go to the farm, get coal. And then, of course, we got those mountains. At some point, they'll have to dig out. This will be fun. Almost out from underneath the beacon. Hey. I will say there's probably a cave underneath this because of those creepers and skeletons. Means I'll need to fix that at some point. I honestly don't know what the plan is to have set up over here, other than make it the village, but I don't know what the village will actually be used for, other than a cool little mega build that I'm doing. And many ideas would be nice. I actually don't know what I'm going to use this spot for, other than story. Because underneath the giant mountain, we're going to have underneath the castle is going to be hollow, so I can always, if required, dig that all the way down to bedrock to make a bunch of farms in there. But that is what Starter Base is aiming to be. I should hopefully have enough stone dug up that I can place this all down. Hopefully we get a, whatchamacallit, wandering trader that actually is selling some good stuff. Also changed the spot I'm sticking the... What is it called? The warning system that I was trying to do last stream. Was not fitting where I wanted it to. Therefore, it's not going to work. Which means I'm going to create another floor. It's probably going to be the floor that I have my storage stuff on. Is where it's going to get set up. All of them will wire to that spot. That's what the thing down will be for. Yeah. So that's a change in plan, which means I actually need to come up with an interior for that building. So. Yeah, gotta figure out what I'm going to do there. I am getting better at interiors, so that's at least a good thing. As this roll off, then we go to bed. Then we gotta figure out how we're gonna go and light that. Create the torch pattern for that down there so we can light it up. I think the next quadrant we're gonna work on is the quadrant with the pillagers, as much as that's gonna be annoying to deal with. I do need to figure out how to make it so they never spawn again, because that would be a nice little thing. I think just a bunch of mobs proofing is gonna be required. Because lighting does not work. I have proved that with the raid farm that I made. I do need to go back and run those again. Get more emeralds and stuff. I think we're close to being out of stone in our inventory. I keep misplacing one. Ah. Come on. Keep it up. I honestly have no clue what else to talk about. Let's see. The plans for this world are kind of at the point where it's like, I'm stuck waiting for a bunch of different things to get done. I do have plans to work on a sulker farm soon. Get a bunch of sulker cells since we're going to need a few 100,000 of those to get the 2,000 by 2,000 pit dug out. So that's something that I'm working on, but that's just stuck waiting for string. I can get all the, what's it called, scaffolding required for it. Maybe finding a spider spawner would be a smart idea. But as we know, I'm not the most intelligent, so I'm just killing them on my base slowly and but surely. This is going to take a while. I did not realize how big this is. We'll just place a torch in here. Yeah. Aye. The plan is hopefully by Christmas we have the guild hall up and running, which means I probably should have this, well, not up and running, but start building that in this world, which means I need this area basically planned out by then. With Thanksgiving break being around the corner, I'm probably going to be using that stream a bunch, and we'll be doing this a bunch. I swear, beacons are so weak. Range. I feel like I should still be in range. I lost over here at some point. Yeah, I'm losing the effects over here. That is so weird. I feel like that's 50 blocks, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully get that, a bunch of this all dug out and flattened by Thanksgiving break, well, during Thanksgiving break. Work on the thing during Christmas, which means we're going to be doing a lot of collecting of materials as well. There will probably be streams of just collecting spruce and dark oak. Fair warning, the build requires a lot of both of those, so yeah, that's going to be a very fun collection. We also need a lot of sand and gravel. I might actually have to make a piglin barring farm, because I can get a lot of stuff from that. Also gonna probably want to upgrade my gold farm to be better than what it currently is. Try and find the one I want to make. I think what other stuff we have. Collect for that. Beehives we're gonna need a lot of. That's what we're trying to get the bee area set up for. Gonna need a decent chunk of iron, but I don't think it's gonna be that much. Copper, we're gonna need some of wool, calcite, and white concrete powder. It's gonna be a bunch, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna need a lot of cyan concrete. This is one reason I'm trying to get the cactus farm at base started, but still waiting on collecting a lot more quartz to build the walls up with. So that's gonna be a hot minute before we have that done. I broke that with the wrong one. That's nice. I'm actually gonna make it so I can't do that by getting it out of my inventory. I should have more than enough, I hope. He says as he still has that much left to go and 2 shulker boxes left of stone. How much I've dug out, I would honestly expect to have enough, but whatever. We got plenty at base. We're gonna need to start placing down torches. Okay. And work from over here and work our way forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 2, 3, 4. 4. This goes here. 3, 4. Torch here. That ends there. And let's go on each side. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Torch there. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. We're gonna need to get building blocks for there. This gets covered. I can just keep this line going then. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Grab some building blocks real quick. Yeah, we're gonna need more torches. Alright, I jump. See if I have any coal over here. I don't think so, so. I got torch. Oh, I even have torches. Try with these and see what we can do. Excess dirt. Okay. Basically that pattern that's gonna point out forming. So, let's go take care of this. This is just to try and prevent mob spawns from occurring. It's 2, 3, 4. This goes here. That will fall out from underneath there, so let's go over here. 2, 3, 4, boom. One, 2, 3, 4, boom. That's the wrong spot. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes here. 2, 3, 4. That goes here. 2, 3, 4 here. 2, 3, 4 here. 2, 3, 4. That is not where that was supposed to go. My math right there did not do good. That's 3, that's 4. That goes there. Okay. 2, 3, 4, boom. 2, 3, 4, boom. Might be able to have one up here. Yeah, I would have one up here. 1, 2, 3. Be right there, so that doesn't count. Okay, now we're in a spot where I can just do this and have easy time. I mean, we go back to some logical speak instead of just counting the entire time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say as I do it again. This is like right underneath it, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be honestly a small project compared to the plan of what's going here. So I can't wait to have to dig out even more to be able to place it because I know it's not fitting where I want it to. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, the thing's bigger than the castle, so the castle's already 300 blocks in diameter, so I can only imagine. And maybe diameter-wise it's not bigger, but in height-wise I know for a fact it's taller. It definitely has a lot more blocks than what that's going to use. For everyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about by the castle, give me a minute to get out of bed, and that over here. This is the blueprint for the castle. I have yet to build, simply for the fact that if you see how big it is, that's a lot of white concrete I plan on using. So, we're going to take a break before we do that and do other stuff. I'm also currently got the build almost done for the, what's it called? Wherever it is I'm currently, the guild hall, there we go. My brain is, can't tell, like, not doing 100% right now for some reason. Oh. How? Whatever. I don't get the game, but sure. This here, we want this. That. Let's keep this pattern going. And this is honestly going to be one of the smaller builds I'd probably do in this world. Oh, we already have it. A little bit of land here for this. Yeah. Guardians Grove is going to be massive. I mean, overall, this entire build is massive because it is an entire kingdom. Since the castle's part of it, this is part of it, entire city's part of it, dock's part of it, wall's part of it. Keep on going, and you'll probably keep hitting things I'm going to add to this. This 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's 2, 3, 4. That's there. Oh, one more. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be massive, but in comparison to single builds, I don't actually know where this is gonna fall. This should be on that level. That's fine. I can get towards there. But because if you look at what's it called, the main part of Guardians Grove, that thing is a 2,000 by 2,000 from bedrock up to world height. Is what the build's going to be. So, of course, there's going to be air throughout it, but that blueprint is still a large blueprint to cover, so. I'll make all of those, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna need all these torches, but we'll see. Probably could have emptied my inventory, but well, woo, I'm up here. Gold damage. That's on the layer that's not needed. Cool. Before back here. Let's get one. Nope. There you go. We just gotta move forward now. Almost have the torches all placed down for this. Means we can continue placing down whatchamacallit? More stone. Oh, because this falls outside of oops. I'm just right now trying to keep the underside of the circle lit up because that's where I'm currently covering. At some point we will cover up the entire area. But for now, I'm not worried about wasting resources or doing stuff that I'm not going to deal with right now, so that's fine. Yeah. A lot is planned. And I'm very slow at this game, so it will be a very long time before we see any real progress. Like, did I not lower that with the right amount? No, I did. Cool. I accidentally almost skipped an entire row. That would have been not fun. Okay, back. I had to go to do something real quick. Can't speak half the time. Here? Oh wait, this is the layer that gets covered, so those aren't required. Almost no. Wait, no, it's not. Is it? No, it's not the layer that. No, this is. We'll figure it out when we get there. Boom. Boom. Few more rows of torches. Last row. There we go. Now we get the fun part of placing torches while having giant gaps form beneath us. AKA, not an easy task. I want to see if I can get where I get nothing but speed. Come on, game. Lost all my beacon effects. That's no fun. Darn it. Just placing blocks. Probably halfway's done. I don't know. I don't know how much more of this I gotta do. There we go. See. I'm gonna say we're halfway there. I don't know. Yeah, we got no layer drops. Ooh, I get speed. Yes. Oh, nice. Ah, just build this wall so I can do that again and not have to worry about when I get to this being careful. I want 3 layers. Oh, okay, that was a small drop. Blocks after blocks. That's all we're doing today. Surprised I actually got that. Blocks, give me that back. I don't know what the most effective way of placing blocks is. This definitely ain't it. Aye. I think this is how I usually do it, but I don't know if this is faster than doing 1 row at a time, slower than doing 1 row at a time, the same. Oh, I'm out of stone. That's wonderful. Almost halfway with this. I honestly don't know how bad the pillager site's gonna be. It doesn't look that mountainy, but then we also have the problem with pillagers. And I'm sure they're gonna eat through my armor relatively quickly. Hey. Need more stone. Across the river. Hop over, and here we go. The next day. To continue placing more stone. It's gonna suck when I have to go back and texture this. It is gonna really suck. But I don't know what I plan on doing for the texturing, so I don't know if I plan on using andesite and gray wool, if I plan on using another mixture of blocks. Because in all reality, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this as the path. Right now I just use stone because it was like, oh, this is pretty common to use. But considering this is maybe the center where all the paths meet, and I like my dirt path texture, I might be going dirt path later. Which makes sense why I didn't do that for the texturing first. Brown mushroom, rooted dirt, and what's the other one I have? 3 blocks I usually use. Is it? Where's the other block that I have in my path? I don't know. Packed mud, that's it. There we go. My brain's like, what is the other block? That would have been a little expensive. Packed mud should at some point become easy, so that won't be that bad. Brown mushrooms will just require a mushroom farm, which I can make. Rooted dirt is a very slow process to do with a farm, so I just need to find a lot of trees if I want to do that. In the wild, because the dirt in the wild goes for several hundred blocks, it seems, half the time. Try it. I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Doing more than 1 row is a little annoying. Okay. I thought I was doing it the first time. But yeah. This is almost halfway done. So hopefully over Thanksgiving break we actually can get the entire thing done. I think the main part of this that will be the hard part is keeping it entertaining. Because it's literally me just doing this for who knows how many hours. Or digging out a hole. Granted, the pillager side might be entertaining because I'm going to be going crazy the entire time trying to kill pillagers while trying to dig / place blocks. So that one you might find funny. Otherwise, I think this is going to be a very boring process of placing blocks, trying to keep it entertaining, and probably failing, considering I'm not the most entertaining human being, but so be it. Am I really? No, 64 should be odd, so I work with this. That makes sense, then I'm off. Come on. These runs just get longer and longer, and it will only get longer because I keep stepping back as I go, as well. 43 is not divisible by. I keep misplacing blocks. Yeah, 37 is not divisible. I'm trying to go so quick, I'm making a lot of mistakes. This is wonderful. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't affect me right now. It'll probably affect me later, but it'll be it. Yeah, I don't realize how big this is until I actually do it. Then I regret my choices. Good news, the pattern I think is basically dug out at this point from the torches. Not that they did it on purpose, just that torches melt the snow, and this is the pattern that it creates what I have, so. Nice. Nice little pattern that will be hidden beneath this stone slab. Let's try to make it perfect. Let's make it square / rectangular. Fill this area in. That way I can actually figure out how many blocks it is I'm off by. We also only have 20 minutes before it's been an hour of us doing this, so more or less. So, can we finish this in an hour? We will find out very soon. Yeah, being down there is going to be more of a headache than it is to be up here. This is my edge of slab. So we're just going to do this up here instead of down there, where we're going to be falling into the water constantly. And I'm doing 4 on this one. Oh yeah, the roof for the underground farm area thing is almost done. I've been working on it for a while now. Just need... I think at this point I'm just waiting on a lot more netherwort to grow, and then that will be done. So, we're close to having that project done. We also have the 3 more farms we need to do for villagers. Cactus farm, the cactus flower farm, the berry farm, the seaweed farm. What other farms are we missing? Yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun for that. I actually do need to figure out what other farms I'm going to put down there in the flower farm, the natural farms. I'm going to have the tree area, but the tree area is not really a farm since I don't plan on using TNT dupers. So that's going to be a lot more... Am I out? I'm out. That's going to be a lot more of my usual farm type for trees, where I just plant a bunch of saplings, and then when I need them, I go in and dig them. We'll have a lot of bone meal is the good news, so we can have bone meal section. We're not a flower field, so we can't do flower farms. Probably have the default big flower farms, but that's it. I don't think I got enough stone. No fun. Going back to base is gonna take a while. I want to get it. I missed. On the bottom half, I need to climb up. Yeah, the clicking is destroying my hand right now. Feel the burn. Now I want to place that block, but sure. Almost done with this section, yes. Stack being 64 blocks makes it annoying sometimes, but we're getting there. Yeah, that's, I'd be surprised if this lasts. Does it? No, we're one off. Okay. We now just have this giant square, which is not level at the slightest, but darn it. I was about to swap my view so I could do that drop, but missed it. That was just me not being good at the game. Why am I slow? Oh, I'm on ice. Apparently crouching on ice makes you slow. I did not realize that. It's turning dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. It's a 45 by something. So, each one of those needs a stack. Basically. A quarter of a stack, we'll say. Not a quarter. 3/4 of a stack. My brain is non-existing. Only reason I stuck it here is so I can try and avoid all the ice afterwards. I think that traps off the ice properly. We'll find out. Yeah, dead silence because I got no clue what to say. So. I'm gonna have to hop on later and do some save the world to get my V-Bucks in Fortnite. That's something I got planned. I did not want to break that many blocks. I actually jumped out, I didn't realize I could do that. I will say the Simpsons season from Fortnite is fun, but also been driving me slightly insane. And the only reason I don't stream that is I don't need any stream snipers. None of you being weird, trying to kill me. As it is, I go crazy from the kids in the game. Love the thunder. Hate that wastes 2 bullets at once. It's perfectly balanced not doing that. Give it the ability to not consume 2 bullets. Make it use 1 bullet. Make it have 8 shots in the round. Make it so that it does the damage it still does. Maybe also increase the fire rate. Yeah, my brain's like, I don't... Everything for this world is, like, planned out. But the problem is, we are nowhere near being able to do any of it, so it's like... I don't want to talk about something that's gonna be done, but then ruin the surprise when it does. Like, some of it is going to be a surprise. Don't need you all knowing every little detail that's gonna be planned out in this world. Come on. Almost their game. There's a giant circle left to do. Ow! I don't think I got any more water. But like, I don't. Only that little bit. Get that real quick. "17 minutes. Do I think I will have it done by then?" Hard to say. I will need to get more stone, I think, to do this, so I don't think it's being done. Remove the time it takes me to get the stone? It might be, but... Checking the stone will probably take 3+ minutes to grab. Don't think it's gonna happen. Okay. Square is shrinking. We'll get half this done today. Move the beacon and see how annoying the pillagers will actually be. Trying to also center it so that I get that. Because yeah, haste makes such a big difference when digging. So far, yet so close. I'm honestly hoping that the very last quarter, because I'm doing this one last. I don't actually know. Like, it does have mountainous range, but also like there are gaps. So I don't know how bad either of these are. I honestly don't know which is worse, digging or placing the blocks. This is just a giant gray stone slab. It has no character. It has no cool look to it. When I do the build, I'm hoping that that isn't so mind-numbing. If it is, I am in for a world of pain. But yeah. We're almost done with what we have in our inventory, which means we'll grab the last that we have here, and then have to go back to base to grab the rest of it. Okay. Give me the boost. Give me the boost. Come on! Bro, beacons are so underpowered for how annoying they are to collect. Am I maybe being overdramatic? Maybe, except the fact that you have to kill a wither, which honestly, this is not that hard of a boss to kill. Java makes it way too easy. But then it's this amount of iron or any other resource that is like valuable that you need to sacrifice to it to make it work. It's like, yes, a range of 50 blocks is maybe not enough. Apparently this is more than 50. I don't get that, but sure. It'll run out in a nice set. 13 minutes until hour of us placing blocks. That was so not nice of it to lag the way it lagged. How much more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28? Does each one take an entire stack? I need to see how much one of these rows takes real quick. That way I know how many more stacks I need. It does not take an entire stack, which means we need less than 28 stacks. Probably only 20 stacks total to do this. Means I can probably bring enough of my entire inventory. The hope. We go back to base. I'll mind that in a second. I go back to placing multi-layers. Instantly placed more than I should have. How? I think it's the stash effects. The stash effects are making it so I'm struggling. Got plenty more in my inventory, I think. Maybe, but I mean like 2 stacks left. Oh, we're actually out. That's... Okay, to base. Hopefully the entire inventory works. We gotta climb the giant stairs for a little bit until we get over the mountain and can glide. So weird that there's an old cow. How I learned this before. But it's also weird that I get the snow pigs. It's just strange. Ooh, spider spawn underneath it. Need that for the string. With the portal. I did rename that, right? Yeah, Guardian's Grove, cool. Did I used to make tier 3 rockets? Like, I don't get how I'm not going as far. Like, it gets each time I get in this, it feels like I'm going less and less distance with these rockets. I don't know what is up. Use 3 rockets just to get to base. How criminal. Maybe not. We'll bunny hop it all the way there. Nope, that was a complete fail. Jeez. Oh, we're 130 blocks away, so we can probably... I don't feel like I'm running. What is with my character? I don't know. Maybe I went crazy. Should be close to going through. Grab an entire stack of blocks. Come on. I'm curious, where is this right now set up on smelting? It's still doing netherrack? Jeez. Ah, so tired. Netherite horse armor is getting added to the game soon, which will be nice. Probably need to work on getting actual horses set up at some point. That's what that actually means. What I have is, I think, decent speed. I don't think it's actually that the best of the best, but yeah, working on that. Come on, make it all the way there. Yeah, I need to get gunpowder farm so I can actually not have to worry about rockets. I have to waste another rocket. This is criminal. Yeah, we got more than enough stacks of stone to do this. We won't have enough stone for the next one. I know that. We're gonna have to go and bring stone. I'm gonna figure out how to make bubble elevators in the nether. Obviously not actual bubble elevators since you can't place water in the nether. But something that can get up high and do what I'm about to do. So I can get from one building to the next. It takes a minute to get up, but that's at least less time than the rockets seem to take. Let's look at this. I'll just make it straight to my destination. Ta-da! Yeah, make something like that in the nether, make my life 1,000 times easier. I know scaffolding works, but the nether, I don't know if it's gonna be quick. That would be a lot of scaffolding, and then I have to figure out how to make that look nice. Be the challenge. Might be worth it though. Save a lot of fireworks. Also, I'll probably be making tier 3 once I actually get a good gunpowder source up and running. I don't know if a creeper farm is better or if a what's called gas farm is better. I'll have to make both at some point. Theoretically. I think at base I'm gonna go with a normal mob farm. That way I can collect every resource. Collect a little bit of these things I don't really need. Grass those afterwards and then save the others into. Can I not break things I don't need to break? I keep misplacing. So close yet so far. There we go. Okay. Down another layer. I truly am curious to know how many blocks I've misplaced at this point on this. Four minutes, I think, more or less. I I've broken extra blocks. I don't need a break. Do 4 so we can get the next one done. Alright. Another wire. Wait an hour. The stream. We'll find out in a second how long we've been going, but I think we're getting close to being under an hour. Last couple sets of blocks game. How long was that? 57 minutes and 7 seconds is what the stream is currently at, apparently. We did it! And that was including going back to base to get what we needed to. Now we just gotta move the beacon over to this half of it and start digging some of this out to see how annoying the pillagers will be. Let's figure out where to stick this beacon. Oh, we have a lava pool that's probably right here? Open reaches? I don't know. Beacons are actually annoying. I wish if you stuck it down, it would put an area that told you how far it would go. I think I need it more like here. Oh, but let's go find the beacon up. How do you get up? Let's be able to get to it from. Down we go. Up, 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 up. It didn't pull up. Okay, we'll just stack up then. Because floating, I actually need to take it from the top down. I also need to get full 6 iron nuggets from my inventory. Not nuggets, ingots. Come on. We're gonna lose the speed of mine. Couple. Real painful in a few. Now to move the beacon to our next spot. Half the circle is done. This was from previously when I was going the wrong direction. So, yeah. We already have part of it done at least. Let's have the other half to go. Less than a half, but it still gonna be annoying to do. It really is impressive how long I take to do things. I am super inefficient or YouTubers have just set a very high output expectation that I don't know what to think. Few more layers to go. Just gonna drop down and collect it. I should be able. Yeah, I can mine these from here. Okay. Seconds until we can sleep. And go back to mining. Once we wake up, come on. Don't need creepers destroying all this hard work. The only way an enderman can ruin it is if they start placing blocks on it. I don't think they can pick a stun up. It'd be real embarrassing if I don't know that the game that much that I think, nope, know that enderman can pick a stun up. I don't think they can. Okay, we gotta go place this now. It's almost 4 stacks for a full beacon. Oh my. Go here for the first corner? This is what I mean by it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I need strength. That gets me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We now build a beacon. Alright. And see how annoying pillagers will be. Did not see me. But his kind of locked onto me was going to come towards me. Yep, he's coming for me now. I think they suck at aiming. I don't care about this, and I don't care about this guy. Also, I used to be able to two-shot them without needing a crit jump. Can't crit jump them. And two-shot them. So, you don't know what's going on there. There it is. I'm just bad at the game, apparently. Well, that's what the game is trying to tell me. Strength. increase. Speed 2. Jump boost 2. Distance 2. So give me the region. Let's flood this real quick so I don't have to deal with this. Okay. Clean my inventory up real quick, and then we can see how annoying it is to clean a row out. Where the grass? There it is. Okay. We're gonna start from the halfway point. Yeah, I don't have my electrons, so I can't do the bunny hop thing that I usually do. I need to go down another layer because it's not stone. Gotta make sure I don't forget that. This would be honestly easy since the pillagers should not be able to see me. When I get to their side, that's gonna be annoying. I'm back for the stone in a second. Okay, seriously, how far is this? It's a while ago. What? Collect this so I don't lose it. Iron. I'm gonna mine all that up. Cover the hole up with dirt. Second. Okay, we're starting to step up. Second step up. Third layer step up. That's what I meant by it's gonna be a lot of mountainous range, but also like I think it lowers significantly in some aspects. I don't know. Minecraft terrain is the most illogical terrain to ever exist. Don't mind more than you need to. Collect all of this. Okay. Really? I'm not gonna have enough inventory space to mine this. This seems weird. I'm pretty sure I used to be able to do an entire row easily. And not have my inventory get filled up. I thought it was suspicious gravel for a second. I was like, wait, why is there suspicious gravel here? Yes, cool. I don't care all that much for copper. I'm not gonna go out of my way to mine the entire vein. Same with coal. At this point, the only reason I mine ores is to keep them to use as building blocks. The only ones that are subject to not follow that rule will be the ones that you can't farm. So, yeah. which I think is diamond and netherite are the only two you can't farm. Which is a real bummer that they haven't thought of adding stuff to farm those. Real nice to be able to farm those Minecraft. I can just worry about keeping them as building blocks for the rest of the time. Fill this in? Slow section? Maybe. I need to light that up. This is like a small area that should just do. I don't think it's gonna be that important to worry about making it perfect. It's already dark again? What is happening? I swear I went to bed not that long ago. What? Alright, I guess. Also almost out of that. Okay. Come on. Yeah, that looks a lot closer, but it's apparently a lot further than I thought it was. Pillar dropper is gonna be an interesting thing to deal with. I don't know how many rows I'm gonna get clear of this. So, see. Okay, we're already on to saving some time. Like that there's stone here. It makes my life a lot easier. Maybe place all this stone later. If it changed to being a lot more layers of stone instead of dirt, I would really appreciate that. Can't have that. Keep as whoever I dig up. And place dirt there. Come on. My inventory's close to being full, which is definitely a problem. I'm gonna go back and pick up whatever I can while filling in these holes. Okay. This section. So probably my inventory filled before, but let's go. There's no way you can see that I'm here. I'm sorry, it's full. I'm gonna go take care of that before I deal with these guys. And the mood. Maybe they'll despawn. That'd be nice. Yeah, I miss not having my elytra on. But don't need to get shot and die from that, so we're not wearing your elytra. We're wearing a chest plate instead right now. I need more. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, most of those chests are filled with dirt or grass. I might not need that for 1,000 years at this point. I honestly don't think I build with it basically ever. They're still here. Like, even when I do terraforming, I don't actually use grass and dirt all that much. I use my custom grass when I need grass. And I use my custom dirt when I need dirt. So, and the only reason I don't use actual dirt in that process is for the fact I don't need grass getting to it and then spreading and then making where it no longer works. Wow. Giant hole. Hi! Wait. How hard is it to get out of there? Not that hard. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to figure out what the plan is to fill that in with, or do I cover it up and just put baseline torches? I don't know. I just realized I got rid of that. I misplaced that. We'll get on the next round. Get place all these blocks in now. Normally I would go back and do all the placing the blocks in after I dig it out, but I think this mix is gonna make my brain not go completely crazy, so we're doing it this way now. At least for now. Funny how I can actually stand to dig a lot more than I can to place the same block 1,000 times over. To create a flat surface that's the size of... I don't know what's 200 blocks in diameter. But, yeah. How's this looking? Going. It's going. It's gonna take a lot longer to get through the obsidian, which will be where we waste a lot of time, but that's fine. Just so our inventory will get filled up a lot quicker this time around. We're at the beacon. I really should see if it does reach all the way to the pillagers. Eh. Just that coal. I'm just going to grabbing all the blocks. That way they don't spawn. When it's small gaps, I'm just filling it in as I go, so I don't accidentally miss it somehow. Never know. I'll dig that up. Honestly, I probably will be using dirt for a filler block. Along with grass. Let's see. Yeah, inventory's full. Cool. Let's go clean up. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun little fight that we have to take care of at some point. I honestly don't know what chest right now look like for storage, so... I don't have stone in there. I know I think I created a chest for, like, the other stone types, but... Yeah, there it is. I know there's a spot for them. Beneath this one. But I still have ore in this one for some reason. Don't ask me why. We need another chest for grass. We're going through our wood supply. Box to collect. How was he eliminated and then still threw back his bow? That was weird. We're at the giant pit now, right? Yep. Oh. I'm like, where's my jump boost? So, I don't know if it reaches actually to the villager outpost. Is it kind of not reaching to the edge of that? So, might be dealing with villagers a lot more annoyingly than I wanted to. Okay, we gotta go take care of the giant hole. I got torches. Oh, is this too low? Yeah, almost. I think that's good enough. Just gotta now collect some stone to be able to fill it over with. Obviously, this is not enough, but it gets me a start. I'm gonna go fill this in, come back, get rid of the copper, the whatever that's called, the hole. There we go. My brain. Darn it. I just have enough to fill this entire thing in. Cool. We are slowly chipping away at this layer. I'm actually curious, how much... but I'm impressed. How bad is this layer? So this is like the... I know this spot over here is like the main mountain area of this, and then it becomes... Pillagers become the main annoyance. Yeah. I'm actually curious, do I keep my effect while I'm over here? Let's get rid of this entire... I don't need to get rid of the entire thing, just whoever's in my section. Lets me remember that they're are these guys here? Cool. It's staying active the entire time over here. There's a lady over here? Okay. Easily get them to baseline if I need them. I'm gonna go drop the stuff off in the chests, and there's another lava pool. Okay. They follow me all the way back to my chests. That goes there. Okay. I think I can get. Want to do another layer? Or do I think I call it here? I think I'm gonna call it here. So yeah, next stream I got no clue what we're gonna do. I might just be focusing on this for a while, trying to finish it. So next few streams might just be digging this out. So hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and subscribe to notifications, and leave a like to enjoy. See you all in the next video or stream.